When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Skims or Allbirds, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and great marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling and for shoppers buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. It's home of Shop Pay, the #1 checkout in the world. You can use it to boost conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going through to checkout. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Allbirds uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/income, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/income to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/income.
Do you ever meet someone and think, wow, they've really been through it, and then realize we all have? That's what We're All Insane is all about. It's a podcast where real people sit down to share their stories that have shaped them, the raw, unfiltered moments that don't usually make it into everyday conversation. There are no scripts, no interruptions, and no filters, just honest storytelling that unfolds naturally. From heartbreak and loss to recovery and resilience, every episode is a reminder that even in our darkest moments, we're never really alone. If you love hearing real stories that make you feel something, stories that connect us all, this is one you'll want to subscribe to. You can listen to We're All Insane wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes every Sunday.
Welcome. Take a seat. Tonight's first story is a tale of hunter and prey. This is Daddy's Home from author Iskado. You're listening to A Night by the Campfire.
Killer on the loose. Please lock your windows and doors. Last seen near Crescent Heights University. Students, please exercise the utmost caution as you go about your studies. This has been Channel 9 News. Stay safe out there.
Thump, 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 thump. She covers her mouth. Light streams through the cracks in the closet. Wet breath coats her palm. Bang! Rustle. Something drags along the floor. Footsteps creak against wooden floorboards. Metal drags behind.
Melissa, where are you? Daddy wants to put you to sleep.
All she can hear is her heartbeat in her ears. Her throat tightens as she struggles to breathe.
Melissa, I'll find you.
She opens the closet slow so as to not make a sound. Crawling on hands and knees, she makes for the bedroom door. She presses herself against the wall, arms wrapping around her knees. Creak, 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 creak. The footsteps grow closer. Her toenails dig into the carpet. She reaches for her phone on the end table. A shadow blocks the light from under the door. Smash! Her eyes snap shut. Her phone vibrates in her hand. Bright light casts shadows over her tear-streaked face.
Hey Natalie, your dad and I are almost at your campus. We're so excited to see you. Kisses, talk soon.
Thump, thump. Dirt-crusted soles peek from under the door. Metal scratches down the wooden frame.
I can smell you, princess. Come give Daddy a kiss.
Bang!
This door's almost as stubborn as you.
Bang! wood splinters around the lock.
Almost there.
Crash! The blanket drapes down in front of her face under the bed. Her heart slams against the rough carpet, her eyes strain to see the intruder. Blue jeans ripped at the knees, dirt-crusted work boots. The smell of urine and sour garbage wafts through the room. Thump. Hallway light glints from the edge of the rusted axe.
You're making Daddy sad. Let's play a game.
He lifts the axe from the floor. Smash! A sob escapes between her fingers and her calves cramp. The bed frame caves in, splintering beside her head. She tries to dial 911 with trembling fingers, but misses the numbers. Her mother calls. She swats at the green button.
Hey, Natalie. We're down in the line.
She screams. Thump, 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 thump.
Parents found the remains of their daughter late last night. Another brutal murder at CHU. Authorities have taken action, closing the dorms until the suspect has been apprehended. Our condolences go out to the families of the victims. Please stay tuned on Channel 9 News for updates, and stay safe out there.
The screen goes dark. In the reflection, torn jeans at the knees. You're listening to A Night by the Campfire. We'll be right back. Our second story is a tale of choice. But whether you trust your brain or your gut, you can't escape fate. This is The Phone from the Woods by author Munir.
A week ago, I uncovered an old flip phone with no logo in the woods behind my house. I flipped it open. To my surprise, the light flashed on. It was completely empty of contacts or anything else. A text message suddenly popped up. Avoid the highway. I read in disbelief and looked for the sender. Unknown. I typed out, "Who is this?" I got no response. A darkness lingered in my chest. I decided to take the long way to work that day.
Hey, Todd.
My coworker said as he walked through the office door. Hey, Eric, you just get here?
Yeah, there was a massive pileup blocking the highway.
My smile fell. His words echoed in my mind for the rest of the day. Back home, I rushed to the old phone. There was still no response. I tried calling the unknown number. No answer. I woke up late for work the next morning. On the way out, I caught a glimpse of the flip phone and decided to bring it along. After I parked, I felt a buzz in my pocket. My heart skipped a beat. I pulled the phone out and read, "Don't help the man in blue." I tried and failed to make sense of this message while walking, until I looked up and spotted a man in a blue dress shirt. I stared. He looked at me quizzically as he passed by. Then he suddenly tripped over the curb and right into the street. I turned to see a large truck barreling down the road. Before I even had a chance to think, I had pulled him back to the sidewalk. The truck blasted past, blaring its horn.
Oh my God, thank you.
Of course, I said. I felt my stomach churn. I went against the message. The man thanked me several more times before running off. I barely heard him. I shook my head furiously. What was I supposed to do? Just watch him get hit by a truck? I was heading to bed for the night when my doorbell rang. I glanced at my watch. 12:17 a.m. I turned to see a shadowy figure through translucent glass. Something felt off. I rushed into my room and locked the door. Just as I did, I heard knocking at my window. There was another silhouette through the curtains. The phone buzzed again. I nervously looked down. "Let us in," it read. I stayed as silent as possible for hours. When the sun rose, I peeked out the window to an empty backyard. I ran back out there and tossed the old phone back into the woods. I asked my neighbors if they had seen any suspicious figures in the neighborhood, but nobody did. I set up cheap cameras on the front and back doors. Everything was quiet for the next few nights. The cameras didn't show anyone. But some nights I still see that shadow lurking at my window.
We'll return with our final story in a moment. Our final story is a tale of fear, where everything is on the line. This is Mommy's Rules, from author Busy Busy Lizzy.
Mommy says I always have to follow the rules. Rules keep us safe. Rules keep Daddy calm. "Shoes on," she whispers. "Quiet." It's late. I'm not supposed to get out of bed until morning, but Mommy says I can this time. The house is really dark. We go outside in our pajamas, which I'm never usually allowed to do. It's cold, but Mommy says we can change when we get to the bus station. I whisper, "What about Daddy?" Mommy says a word I'm not allowed to say. That's definitely against the rules. She keeps looking behind us as we get on the bus. She doesn't talk the whole ride. We switch to another bus. After that, we walk to a car parked on the side of the road. Mommy gets a key from on top of the tire, like she already knew it would be there. I ask how she knew, but she just doesn't answer. She just drives. Further than we've ever gone before. I'm really tired by the time we reach the cabin. It's a lot smaller than our house, and it's hiding between trees. Somehow, Mommy knew there was a key above the door frame. She smiles at me when the door opens. For the first time all night, she doesn't look nervous. Inside, the cabin smells like dust, and I don't like it. Mommy sets up blankets and gives me one of her sweaters. She tucks me into a bed that's not as cozy as my bed at home and doesn't even have race cars on the sheets. She sits beside me and brushes my hair back. "I know this is confusing," she says. "We'll talk tomorrow. We'll go down to the lake. We'll have the whole day, just us. But right now we need sleep, okay?" I nod, even though my stomach feels twisted. Mommy stands to turn off the lamp. Then she freezes. "What's that in your hand, sweetheart?" I open my fingers. It's the lucky keychain Daddy gave me. He said if I bring it everywhere I go, it will keep me safe. Mommy steps closer. She picks up the keychain and turns it over. There's a tiny red light blinking on the back. Mommy's face goes pale. And then we hear a car pull into the driveway.
Thank you for joining us tonight at the Campfire. I'm your host, Doug Bailey. Declan Roars is our producer, and Nate Corson is our audio engineer. Tonight's first story was brought to you by Iskado. Camila Piñero played the role of news anchor and Melissa. Daddy was played by Daniel Schaal, and Samantha Morganti played the role of Mother. Our second story was brought to you by MUNIR. It was narrated by Aaron Sinn, featuring myself and Pat Miller. Our third story was brought to you by Busy Busy Lizzy and narrated by Jaime Feibert. Thanks for listening, and hey, stay safe out there.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose?
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.